What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Here I am in the lighting section of Lowe's or Home Depot. No, but today is more of a product showcase, if you will, of Honeywell and their lighting. They have a new branch at Honeywell. I guess it's newer for their lighting, and they were kind enough to send over all of these really interesting office and desk lights. And we're gonna kind of walk through, I guess there's just 3 of them, but we're gonna walk through each one very briefly and just tell a little bit about them, what they're able to do. Special thanks to Honeywell for sending this out. Honeywell is a massive brand. I'm sure you've at least heard of the name before. So it's exciting when they're innovating on new products like this, and we're just so thankful that they sent these out for review. This isn't a sponsored video by Honeywell, but they did send all this stuff out for free for us to check out. And if any time during this video you'd like to pick out one of these, check the link in the description down below and we will get you hooked up. Before we dive in though, on this channel we talk about tech that marries form and function. We like tech that both improves our lives and looks good while doing so. So if that sounds cool to you, please subscribe and like this video for more. So the first thing here that caught my eye on their website was this floor lamp. I feel like this kind of circular, adjustable, slim floor lamp is kind of all the rage these days. I've just seen a lot of different versions of this, desktop versions, things like that. This one obviously has a lot of movability here. It can go all the way to like standing straight up, a little squeaky if you can hear that, all the way to standing straight up. You do have an IR reader here for this remote, which we'll get to here in a second. You've got different color temperatures here you can sort of click through, which is quite nice for reading or different times during the day. And then you do have a little slider here to adjust the brightness, which is also nice because it has this weird, like, let's see if I can turn it off. When it's off, it kind of is weirdly see-through, and then the second you turn it on, it's almost like that, you know, that glass that people use for like really expensive homes in their showers and stuff, where you like send electromagnetic through it or something, and it just makes it unseeable through there, but when it's off, you can totally see through it. I feel like that's like what's happening here, but because this is two-sided and it has that sort of see-through look, when you turn it on, it does shine up and down, which is kind of cool. So you can have more of like a room light as well as like a more direct reading light too, which I think is pretty neat. And it's all controllable through this tiny little remote here, which also has this and this both have this button that has a little person, looks like they're next to like a bunch of papers, and I think it's called like work mode, and it just kind of like blasts a good natural, it's so bright, a good natural light across wherever you're sitting, which is quite nice. I don't know if, I feel like it might be a little too bright, but both of those have that. It will remember where you left it off last time, which is nice. So when you turn it off and come back to it, it's gonna be right where it was. And then of course you can change color temperature right here on the remote as well. And you can set a timer as well, which is pretty neat. This is actually magnetic on the back, and I actually keep it up under my desk shelf. So it's kind of out of the way. I can reach down, grab it, fix the light, put it back up there. But anyway, I thought this one's pretty cool. You'll find a lot of these have ratings and certifications to be easier on your eyes and stuff too, which is great for working. But I will also say, no matter the warmer or cooler tones you pick, these are all fairly like good on the eyes and nice and easy to look at. I usually try to match mine to the lighting outside, so it's a little bit more blue, but in the early mornings and stuff, I like to keep it quite yellow and just have that sort of calm vibe. The next one that caught my eye was this sort of minimal light here. I love the way this looks with a straight angle. It's quite slim. If you're ever not using it, you can pull one of those, which I think is pretty neat, just to sort of put it away. This also comes with a USB-A charger and a USB-C charger, which is quite nice. And then you do have this clickable button, which allows you to click through, and then a brightness sort of knob here, which is quite nice as well. This might be my favorite of the 3 just because it looks so nice on the desk. It's minimal, it's small, it's out of the way, and if I need to charge something in a pinch, that's nice as well. Another great thing is like it's about here, it's on this side of my desk, my working desk, but if I'm ever having like a Zoom meeting, you can actually turn this and it adds some brightness to your face. So it's not perfectly like a super nice light like we have here in the studio, but it is light and it's not super bright in terms of like harsh light, I should say. So it adds that glow. It's great for meetings for that reason. When I'm done with the meeting, turn it back down, get back to work. And finally, this is actually the last one they sent us. This is a light bar that you would maybe have over top of your computer or monitor. So you can clamp this to the desk here, it goes up. You can literally swing this super high here, straight up and down if you need to get up over those monitors. You can't even see it, it's out of frame, but there's a lot of like versatility in how you can sort of move this around to fit your needs. This of course has a bunch of touch buttons here on the top, a nice dimming modes, your different color temperatures. And then again, it does have that sort of like time to get to work. I need a bright, even keel light that's not too blue, not too yellow. That's a really nice feature, I think, that they've added here. So yeah, there's nothing particularly insanely special about these. I do think they look really nice. I think they sort of elevate any sort of office experience. And there's a lot of other lighting sources on their website as well that you can check out. And it seems they're continuing to build upon that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Just this quick rundown. Let me know your thoughts, which one of these is your favorite and which you would sort of pick for your space. Last thing I'll mention, all of these, I think all of them, come in white, black, and gray. So you do have those color options as well, so it can sort of fit any sort of space that you're trying to put it in. Thanks again to Honeywell for sending this out to us for review, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, like this video for more, watch this video next. I think you're gonna love it. We'll see you all in the next one.
Yes, I love technology, but not as much as you see. But I still love technology, always and forever.